This is part number 2 of no-cost traffic strategies. In the first part, we covered 8 traffic strategies. We gave you a nice overview of each one of these methods. What we're doing here is showing you a nice overview of various ways to get free traffic to your website, along with example pictures so you can kind of get an idea of how these traffic methods work. We also have a video that's going to demonstrate each one of these methods live in an on-screen demonstration so you can see it happening before your eyes. So if any of these methods don't make sense to you and you want to really understand it even further, you could watch those videos. But most of this is going to give you enough information so you can be dangerous, so you can go out and find similar websites to make this happen for you. So traffic strategy number 9, another great free strategy, is RSS submissions. RSS feed submissions is where you submit your content and get it syndicated to multiple sites online. It's a really good way to get your content noticed and to get it out there. It's the very reason that blog platforms like blogger.com, like WordPress, having your site on a self-hosted WordPress even, it's why those are very popular with the search engines because of RSS feeds. It gets your content syndicated, it gets it out there. It helps get your fresh content noticed and out on the internet. You would submit the RSS feeds from your blogger blogs, for example. They have that little orange icon that you see on the RSS feeds, and you can actually link to that and submit that to a site like feedage.com. Feedage.com is one of many free RSS feed submission sites. And to find any additional strategies here, like if you're looking for more RSS feed submission sites, if you're looking for more article sites, for more video sites, all you have to do is go to Google or Bing or Yahoo, whatever your favorite search engine is, and type in RSS feed submission websites. And that'll help you identify even more that you can use. So you can just go out to feedage.com. That's a good one to get started at. And that's a great example here. And you would just choose promote your content, and all it is going to take you through a simple process of taking the link from your blogger blog RSS feed and copying and pasting it directly in there. So RSS feed submissions, a great way to get your content syndicated. Traffic strategy number 10 is forum marketing. This is where you join popular and active forums in your niche market. Just like we were recommending with Facebook, when it comes down to traffic, and I'm talking any kind of traffic on the internet, you need to be where your audience is hanging out. That's where you're going to get the eyeballs. It's where you're going to get the targeted following that results in the traffic that takes action on your site. Forums are still a great way. Forums and message boards are loaded with possibilities for you. So join popular and active forums in your niche market. Interact on the forum and be active and consistent. Make sure that you use a catchy signature line. The only caveat to this method is you don't want to join just any forum. You want to join the forums that allow you to have a signature line, because without a signature line, there's really not much you can do. You can make some money and get some headway with the forums that do allow you to at least have a profile page. So if people click on your profile, they could see your website. But ones with the signature line give you that much more of a chance to get more exposure and to get noticed, because you can have a nice catchy signature line that's like, hey, check out my free report, or hey, check out this solution, which goes to your affiliate link, or takes them back to your nice post on your website. You could have a top post on your blog that's about the top 5 ways to cure your golf slice, for example. If you were in the golf niche, golf slicing is the way the golf ball goes off if you don't hit it correctly, and it's a problem a lot of people have. So that would be a possible niche market that you could be targeting. And so in that case, read my article, Top 5 Ways to Cure Golf Slice. That's going to get people off of the forum that are interested in this topic, get them onto your website where they may join your email list. They may click on your affiliate link and go check out what you have to offer. There's a lot of people that got started using forums. Search on Google for your niche and the phrase forum, and then an example here is golfforum.com. Golfforum.com. If you want to get an idea of what a good forum looks like, and just to get an idea as to what the structure is. I also would recommend that you go to the site that's on the right-hand side called Board Reader. You can just go to your favorite search engine and type in Board Reader. And what Board Reader does is it actually goes out there and it's like a search engine for forums and message boards. So you can type in your keyword phrase. Like I typed in internet marketing. If you were in the internet marketing niche, which is all about making money, making money online, blogging, WordPress, that whole big marketplace out there, internet marketing niche, really covers everything. Affiliate marketing, it runs the whole gamut. And so you could go out here to Board Reader, type in your keyword, and you're going to find several different forums. There's not only the Warrior Forum, which is very popular, but SitePoint has a forum, Webmaster Talk, Dream Team Money, small-business-forums.net, youngentrepreneur.com, imfornewbies.com. These are all very popular internet marketing forums. So you can go out there on Board Reader and find even more forums that you could potentially be a part of. Just look for ones that offer a signature line and you're off to the races. It's not about going out there and just sharing your link. It's about sharing your knowledge with the users, and it's also about asking questions, interacting, being polite on the forums, not just saying thank you for your post just to get your signature, but actually offering real value. And that's what it boils down to, because that's where you're going to get the main benefit. People will take notice of that. And if you go out there and consistently say, hey, every week I'm going to post 20 different posts a week to a forum, that doesn't take much. That's only 4 posts a day. By the end of a month, you've automatically posted 80 to 100 times, depending on how long the month is and how efficient you were. 80 to 100 times you've actually posted onto a forum. So that means, by the end of a year, you've got over 1,000 posts on that popular forum, and it's just about being consistent. And those 1,000 posts could be driving a lot of traffic for you down the line, and it's all free traffic. Boardreader.com, that's the other link that we were talking about as well to find additional forums. Traffic strategy number 11, Q&A websites. Q&A sites are very similar to like Yahoo Answers and then Answer Bag as well, which you see here. This is where you set up, they're high traffic sites where you can answer questions in your niche market. You could set up your link in your profile and link to a blog post that maybe you've done with the answer. It's a really good way to use these sites is for niche research, to understand what your market wants, and then you could create videos and articles and other things around the topics they want to know, the questions they have. You just have to go to answers.yahoo.com, which is also known as Yahoo Answers, or answers.com. There's also another site called Answer Bag. It looks very similar to these sites, and they've got a little search feature like in answers.com. They've got a Ask Us Anything badge. Yahoo Answers, you can search for answers. All you have to do is type in your niche there. You could type in acne if that's the market you're trying to target, and you're going to find all kinds of questions people have related to acne. What you could do is you could go out there, write a really nice blog post answering their question, because that's going to give you additional content, and then all you have to do is go out there and quickly, comment back to them and say, hey, I read this really good article on this topic. And that's a really good way to go, because you're giving them a direct answer to their question. And you could also say, hey, I just wrote this article for you. But it also helps if you just use a casual approach like, hey, I found this great article online. And that way people don't feel like you're throwing their website at them. And you don't want to do that all the time, but it's good to just be active on these sites, answering questions, understanding the needs they have, and occasionally sending them to your blog post, which answers that question. Because what's going to happen is these answers, question and answers, are going to stay on these websites for a long time. They're authority websites, and they get a lot of traffic for you. So use these sites to get article or further content ideas. Make sure you also are using the profile feature. So if you have a profile, make sure you set up the link going to your website, and again, link to your blog post with answers on occasion. The profile brings me to one other point. Any kind of website that you are a part of, it doesn't matter what kind of niche. It could be a niche gaming forum. It doesn't matter what website you're a part of. If you're part of a website that allows for a profile, put a link to your website on it. It's just another place on the internet people could potentially come across your information. Traffic strategy number 12. Again, these are all completely free, no cost traffic strategies. Get the word out about your website or content with press releases. It's a really good way to do that. Press releases answer the common journalistic questions: who, what, when, where, and why. So who is your press release about? Typically it's going to be about your website, when it launched, what it is. Why did you write it? Why did you launch your website? What was your purpose? Were you tired of seeing people suffer from back pain? Were you sick and tired of not being able to cure your golf slice? Were you tired of not having a good relationship? Think of reasons why you started your website. So who started it, which would be you and your website. What is it? What are they going to find on their website? What separates it from other people? How can people access it? Why for doing it? Those types of questions would be perfectly answered in a press release. And you can use the examples I'm about to give you to look at these sites and get an idea as to what a press release would look like. It's a great way to generate backlinks and, most importantly, exposure, because these sites get a lot of traffic as well. And it's another place your content can be found and leveraged on the internet. Leverage targeted traffic already found on these sites. A lot of these sites rank well for certain keywords in your niche market because they're already authority websites. Two example sites you can use: one is 25pressreleases.com, and the other one is prlog.org. Prlog.org is one of the more popular ones. It's been around for a very long time. Some people may not think it's the most attractive website, but it really can send a lot of traffic. It has a high Google page rank, and it can get you a lot of potential traffic. And there's some really good examples of these, press releases, so you can see what kind of press releases to write. They have a free option. Most press release sites now have a free and a paid option. You could also Google the phrase "submit press release free," because at any point some of these sites may change their terms and conditions, may start charging, they may go down, and that's why we don't want to give you this huge exhaustive list of any of these sites, because at any point these services could all change. So that's why we advise you go out to Google, especially for press releases, type in "submit press release free," because the websites you can submit to are always changing. We recommend that you submit, to 5 to 10 really good press release sites. When you're doing that search for "submit press release free," make sure you're looking 3 to 5 results deep so you can maximize, the amount of sites that you end up finding to use. Traffic strategy number 13 is a simple one, but it works very good, and that is document and slide sharing websites. This is where you would create a PowerPoint presentation that targets your niche market. So you could do a PowerPoint presentation similar to this. You could maybe do 4 or 5 really good slides with bullet points similar to what I have. You could even use screen capture images if you wanted to. Create a PowerPoint presentation about your niche and then upload it to a document sharing site. You could provide a link to your site to generate traffic, maybe at the beginning of the press release or the beginning of the document, and also at the end of the document. You could also upload just a straight PDF. If you have a short PDF report that you've written, maybe it's 5 pages, maybe it's a combination of your best articles that you wrote, you could actually use those and upload them to SlideShare or edocr.com as well. So slideshare.net, that's what you see on the left. Notice that is a presentation all about how to fix a golf slice. 5 easy steps to a great swing. And it's a great report that people could read. People can target it. You'll notice this report right here has already generated 1,198 views. That golf view, or that golf topic right there, that golf PDF. So you could take a PDF, take a PowerPoint, load it up there, and just include a link to your website at the footer of that, or at the beginning of it, or at the end. And also make sure you add your link in your profile if they allow it as well. Just an